Hey guys, welcome back to another update. Um, this is the first update on Tropical Storm Michaela or Makali or Makaka, but I'm gonna call it Makali. Obviously right now it looks so good on on infrared. It's currently 55 knots as of the JTWC. Okay, it says here, but 50 knots on tropical tibbets, but it is 55 knots at the moment. for Mi for Mikaha or Miklaha. They have it. So they are expecting a peak of 100. They're expecting a peak of 105 knots, which they've downgraded the peak. So they're expecting it to get to a Category 3 system. They have downgraded the peak from 120, which I don't know why they've done that, but oh well. It should start to rapidly intensify very soon. It is going to be in very, very good conditions. Obviously, this is what the Japan Meteorological Agency has it as. Now, they have it as a tropical storm. Um, so 23 minutes sustained. So they basically have it as what, 50 miles an hour? Um, Intensity tropical storm. They have it 944 hectopascals millibars, but they do have it reaching um they only have it reaching I believe on yeah, they only have it reaching about 75 miles an hour. Yeah, they only have it reaching at 75 miles an hour, which is a bit stupid from the GMA because they're always lowballing these systems. So anyway, let's come off the GMA because um they're not really that good. This is what the satellite, and this is what it looks like on satellite imagery. And yeah, I mean, it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, it looks very good. Obviously, it's near Guam. Obviously, because Guam's here, of course. Um, but it is meant to be moving in this northwesterly projection. So this could be the second strongest storm so far this year in the Western Pacific. Don't forget we already had Sinlaku. So this could be, I don't know, probably a category 4 at peak. Well, I think it's gonna be a cat 4 at peak anyway. But this is what the model ones have 7W Macali or Maca or Makahi or no Mikaha Mikah or whatever you pronounce it. I don't know, guys. But yeah, this is the model one. Well, we're on. This is the 18Z model one. That's for June 19th, by the way. That was yesterday. It's 12Z now. June 20th, 980, 978 millibars. They don't have it that strong. The GFS the ensemble models, the GEFS track and min um in hectopascals. Well, that was the GFS ensembles. The EPS ensemble models, which is the European models. They do have it slightly stronger, 976 millibars. This was yesterday though, 12Z. This is 60 now, yeah, so they have it a lot stronger, 970 millibars around this general area. So they have a lot of purple in there, a lot of purple like down here, in the 950s and 940s. There's even some blues that are reaching the 930s probably. But it is in this general area of like the green right now. Right, orange kind of colour for the GFS. Um, but yeah, that's that's what we've got time for today. But actually, no, we don't. Just stand corrected. I'll show you the model into this system. The HWRS. Now, I don't usually use this model, but they are going with some stupid intensity. And they wanted to hit Taiwan in June, which is pretty rare, I think. They wanted to get down to 939 millibars. We have a look at these satellite imagery. Yeah, look at that. Just look at that buzzsaw of a storm. Obviously, they do have it a lot messier at this point. And then by tomorrow, Mon Monday, there's an open eye. Tuesday, Wednesday, uh, this is Wednesday. This is Wednesday. This is Wednesday. Thursday. Make sample over Taiwan, but it does start weakening at that point. Probably like still like mid to low end category 4 at that point. And don't forget the waters are warmer here, and don't forget it will go through an eye wall replacement for sure. All these strong storms do go through eye wall replacements. Has a model, right? Yeah, has a model. Right, this is the Havs A model. I don't think they have it. Okay, I do tell a lie. I mean, they don't have it as strong as what they did yesterday, but they do have it going down to 941 millibars, which is still pretty impressive. That's Tuesday, so that's in Sunday, Monday. That's 3 days time from now, and then obviously they have it heading towards Okinawa, but obviously it's dead by then, probably due to the wind shear. Have GFS. No, they were going some stupid strength the other day on this system. They're actually not going that strong. They're actually downtrending it a little bit, which is good news. In previous runs, if you look at previous runs, 947 millibars. This is a previous run from June 20th. This was a no. This was a previous run. I don't know what run this was from, but for sure 952. They had it about 950 already here, which is ridiculous when they had it for me. But obviously, it will rapidly intensify. It could overimprove. It could underachieve. It could overachieve. We don't know. Obviously, this is the European model. I mean, the European model does have it going down to the 960s, which is category 2, category 3. So, and I do have it reaching Okinawa as a very, very weak tropical storm, and then Japan as like probably a depression, probably or something. So, yeah, and I'll show you the Westpac now. Global GFS region. Obviously, the Westpac is the somewhat main of concern here. Just watch behind tropical storm Makahi or Makaha, how you pronounce it. Um, just watch behind the storm because they were expected to have a strong typhoon forming after this storm, but obviously they must have downgraded it off it, which is good news. The 60 model run, I don't know if that has it behind the storm. Yeah, look, another one forms further north though than where this system formed, and obviously is a lot stronger as well as it heads towards the Ryukyu Islands and makes landfall in Japan, probably as a weakening category 2 or category 1, moves over Japan and then dies off. And then there's another one that just try and form, weakens a bit, and then there's one that forms 987 millibars, a tropical storm, or a very weak typhoon that makes landfall in China, uh, or Hong Kong, um, on July 6th. East Pac, obviously, I'll quickly show you the Eastern Pacific, of course. Eastern Pacific, of course, they were expecting a storm. 23rd, very weak, probably subtropical. I don't know if that is subtropical. It's a very weak storm up here. Very short-lived as well. And obviously you've got this storm here, which does form on the 28th, which is 8 days from now. And then that gets pretty strong, to be fair. Down into the 960s. So Cat 3, I think, 963 millibars. Cat 3 or Cat 2. And then there's a storm on July 5th that forms in the Atlantic, in the Gulf of Mexico. Now, is there one that forms before that? Obviously, that's so far out that way. Obviously, is there another one that just try and form for for July? No. And then obviously, yeah, that you got that one. So second name storm could come in July. Most of our storms though will form in August and September for sure. Now I'm going to show you guys that El Nino, and yeah, just yeah, look, man, look at that tongue of warm water in the Pacific. Yeah, I mean, look at the Atlantic as well. I mean, cold, warm, cold, typical of an El Nino pattern. We saw that in 2014, 2015. We also saw that pattern in 2006. We saw that pattern in 1997. Saw that pattern in 1994, 1992, 1993. So yeah, with this strong El Nino though, yeah, that nothing's forming in the Atlantic. Well, there's going to be storms in the Atlantic, but probably not in the Caribbean or MDR because of the very powerful wind shear. No, the very strong wind shear. That's going to be influenced by this El Nino, which is already at 1.1. It's already at 1.418 degrees above the long-term average, and it's in June already, which is that is officially a moderate El Nino now. We're in a moderate El Nino already, and it's June. So pretty concerning if you ask me. Pretty concerning. But yeah, anyway guys, I'm gonna leave it there. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. See you all in the next video. Stick if you obviously if you live anywhere. The model ones at the moment do want this. Some of them do want it to head towards Okinawa. and Taiwan. So please, anyone in the path of the storm, I always say this, even if it's not going to make landfall, just keep an eye on the storm because it could turn towards land. It could hit Okinawa. Okay, I know Okinawa is. I know by the time it reaches you guys in Okinawa, it will be a weakening tropical storm. But still, a tropical storm is still as bad as a Cat 5 hurricane or Cat 5 typhoon. The, it's the rain. It's mostly the rain that kills. It's the storm surge that kills. It's not the wind that kills. It's the rain and storm and flooding that kills. So anyone stay safe. Um, There'll be more updates soon on Pacific hurricane season, Pacific hurricane storms, and this storm alone. So stay tuned. And also July 5th as well, when that storm does form in the Atlantic. If it does form, I will keep an eye on it for you guys. So comment, subscribe, like, share. See you all in the next video. Peace. Love you all. Stay safe. Share the video. Um, so we get recognition and have a good day. See you all in the next update. Goodbye from me.